Hey guys, it's Ferociousllama here with MTG Confidant, and today we're playing some Modern with the Modern Martyr deck that Travis Wu recently came out with on channelfireball.com. Basically, it's a black-white deck. We have only 21 lands. It doesn't have a lot of lands because we're running 4 Ether Vials, and we have 2 Weathered Wayfarers that let us search up lands. And the Weathered Wayfarer lets us search any land, not just basic lands. So we can actually search up our area, which I've never actually got one active in play, but I have gotten to the point where the game ended on the last turn before it would have been active. So that's just sort of something that happens. We have a bunch of planes, 7 or 8 planes, and a swamp. One swamp, so if we get pathed, one of our creatures gets pathed, or we get Ghost Quartered, one of our Amerias or one of our Godless Shrines will be able to get a swamp should we need it. Usually we don't because we have plenty of black sources and 6 fetch lands because there are 4 Marsh Flats and 2 Flooded Strands. I just picked Flooded Strands because it didn't really matter. As long as we had the Marsh Flats to get our swamp or our basic plains, then everything else was pretty much a plains. So, and if we really do need a swamp, we can always get the Godless Shrine with our Flooded Strand, of course. And then 1 Mistvale Plains, which is great for when we have some of our weenies, I call them weenies, our 1-drops, Sarah Ascendant or Martyr of Sands go to our graveyard. We can put them on the bottom of our library and then play Ranger of Eos and search them back up. And it gets really crazy when you have an Ameria active and a Ranger in our graveyard, and we put Martyrs in our deck, and then we just gain 20 life a turn after we have a full hand of cards. But it's got the typical stuff, kind of like some of those Soul Sisters builds that have the Martyr of Sands. We have 4 Path to Exile for removal. We have 4 Ether Vial. Now this is great because it lets us have a awesome, uncounterable instant speed kill much of the time. Then we have 4 Squadron Hawks. They just get white cards into our hand, and they're good blockers against pretty much everything, as long as it doesn't trample. Wall of Omen's great blocker on the ground, and it draws us a card, which is nice. And Vizkopa Guildmage, he's half of our win combo here. It's Vizkopa Guildmage and Martyr of Sands. And the idea is we activate Vizkopa Guildmage so that whenever we gain life, our opponent loses that much life, and then pop a Martyr of Sands for 21, or usually it only takes 15 to 18. We have Lingering Souls, just a great card, good for a white-black deck, and it makes a bunch of tokens. So those are generally great blockers. That's really all we use it for in the deck, not a lot more. There's one other purpose, but as far as combat goes, they're blockers. We don't usually win by attacking unless we get, a very early Sarah Ascendant. But if you look, there are only 3 Sarah Ascendants in the deck at all. So then we have Flicker Wisps. Flicker Wisps isn't that good on its own because it just removes something and puts it back into play. But it's phenomenal when you have an Ether Vial because then it's instant speed. So against a lot of decks where they try to do something, and Flicker Wisp will just remove their creature for 1 turn. A lot of times that's all you need. Like against Splinter Twin, when they play their twin, you just Flicker Wisp it away with Ether Violet in, and it goes away, and problem solved. And then the last card here is Skysar. Now I've played decks before with Skysar, and I think Skysar is so good in creature-based strategies. Now, if they have like a Pyroclasm or Anger of the Gods, or cards that wipe out weenies, then fine. They're gonna wipe us out and they're probably gonna kill us. But if they don't and let us have a couple creatures, even if it's 2 Wall of Omens, that's the thing. 2 Wall of Omens, they survive all that removal. And we just go Skysar every upkeep until we got 4 creatures. Then we go Lingering Souls. Then we go 2 Skysars. As much as we can. And it just draws us extra cards. And a lot of times, this card advantage engine is what wins us the game because we draw both of our 2 combo pieces. That's all you need is 2 combo pieces, an Ether Vial, and 4 land. Actually, it's 4 land, and one of our pieces needs to be in play and a vial to vial in the other. So I've had it many times where I go, kind of like in the middle of the game when I have a whole bunch of cards in hand, I'll just go Martyr of Sands, and they won't kill it because they know you're just going to pop it. So what I did was I would play my Martyr and wait, and then next turn take up my Ether Vial at 2, and then, they're about to kill us, or I think I was playing against, I'm trying to think if I was playing against, it happened once against Zoo and once against UWR control as I was about to lose. I mean, I was about to get way far behind, or I was about to just lose the game outright. And I was lucky enough to have a Martyr of Sands in play, or a Vizkopa Guildmage, and then activate Pop and kill our opponent. So it was really cool. Anyway, I think you guys are really going to like these games. I already recorded them. This is the first time I've actually done the deck check after I recorded the games. But I will tell you one thing, is Flicker Wisp was not as exciting as I thought, so I'm probably going to end up taking that out and putting in more Lingering Souls, or something else, maybe from, from like a Soul Sisters deck list, like perhaps a, just something that gains us life, maybe like the Soul Warden or Soul's Attendant, or the 2-mana protection red, protection black one, Aurak Champion. Maybe something like that. I'm not sure what I'm going to put in that spot. But the Flicker Wisps were not terribly amazing, in my opinion. So maybe I'll just end up putting in more Lingering Souls. And we didn't really have a sideboard. We just had 3 Lingering Souls, because sometimes you need Lingering Souls. So anyway, enjoy the videos, guys, and thanks for watching.